What's up, guys? Happy 4th of July if you're in America. 3 days past Happy Canada Day for my Canadian watchers. And I'm Jules. Time for another weekly update. My voice is a little scratchy today, allergies, and still getting over a little bit of a cold. Sounded better earlier. Gonna do the video, and suddenly I'm like, oh, and so, but, oh man, got some good stitching done this week. Got some good stitching. Doing this video a little bit earlier. This is actually Tuesday that I'm recording this video. I'm going to put it out on Thursday. And the reason for that is I've got family coming in tomorrow. My uncle is going to come down from Estes Park, and he's going to come in probably tomorrow afternoon. I'm just not going to have time for a video. I'm not going to have time to upload it. So I'm going to get all that done tonight so that I don't have to worry about it. And we still do videos. Let's do videos. And this might be the last time I do videos in this room with this sort of setup. We're gonna experiment and see. It's gotten hot. It's gotten a lot hot, and so especially for me, who likes it super cool, I'm gonna probably move operations into the bedroom where I've got the little portable air conditioner in there, and I'm gonna do work and probably not a lot of stitching, but I may just do the videos up there, and that'll kind of get stuff out of this particular room with the birds and the gecko and whatnot, but it'll open up this big table that this is a big old table, and I know my husband is going to want to, he's talking about wanting to do some puzzles and things like that, and so this is going to open this table back up for him so he can do that, but create a little workspace in the bedroom. Totally went in there, and I have a big storage unit that I had in the bedroom for a couple of years, and I thought I needed it, but the reality is that I really just want to downsize all the stuff that I have, and there's so much junk that I had accumulated that I just went ahead and I just was like tossing everything out. It was also an effort to find the dachshund cross stitch. Still haven't found her, and I didn't find her in there. I didn't find her when I cleaned out the closet. So she's not in the bedroom for sure, and because we even moved the bed and we did a lot of stuff, but anyway, so I got like 2 big huge garbage cans full of stuff this past weekend, and I feel really good about that, because let's face it, I'm not the best at keeping things cleaned up, so the less things you have to clean up, the better job you can do with it. So that's how I feel. So I got it all cleaned up, so that's good. I forgot why I was talking about that. But puzzles in here, videos in there. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll start doing them downstairs again in front of the big stitchy wall. So we'll see. We'll see. So let's talk about what I got stitched this week. I feel pretty good because I feel like I got a lot stitched on the projects that I did work on. So I did some work on baseball specifically last night and the night before. I'm going to show you the part that I really worked on. So I got some of this guy's face in there, but then honestly I just went through and I just filled in a lot over here all the way through, and it's given it a lot more dramaticism, I'm not sure what the word would be, but so overall baseball is looking like this. I mean, actually you can see that that's a base path, so that's pretty cool. So if you see the base path I think the base path is right there. Yeah, it is. So there he is. I still got to fill in his little mustache here. That's going to be cute. But, so I filled that in down there, and I'm feeling pretty good about that. Here, let me move this and put that there so that we can all see this a little better. I feel like I've removed some pieces from up here, so I got to go back and fill some stuff in. But yeah, so there we go. Getting work done. Getting stuff done. So I'm pretty happy about it. Let's keep ticking away at it. Keep stitching away at it. That's what we do. So along those lines, then along with it, another cross-stitch collectibles piece is Apothecary Shop. And we got some color on this one. This is the confetti stitching that I'm talking about. Let's see, where is it? Where is it? Is it down here somewhere? Oh, here it is. Alright, so let's see. So we're right about here. So we're going to have a lot of color that's going to start going into this to mimic the buildings that are across the street. So this is what's kind of popping in. It's hard to see. Up close you can tell that there's some yellow and whatnot, but I'm filling it in a little bit at a time, color at a time. It's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's about 8 or 9 10 by 10 grids that I've got to just kind of confetti stitch in. So I'm just kind of working away at it, doing a color at a time. But yeah, it's looking all right. It's gonna. I mean, you got to fill it in, and then you'll really be able to see. But I need to get another couple weeks done on this, and then it's gonna pop. So come here, you. Get right here. Put you right there. Does that work? Will that work? Nope. My big old head will be right in the middle of it. Let's put you up here. Whoa! Okay, Apothecary Shop. Then, let's pull out. Did I work on it as well? I felt like I worked on it as well. Yes, I did work on it as well, and I got mole stitching done on it as well. So we're moving around, and so literally what I did was, I think I did a little bit more over here, and then I came down here, and this is actually the same motif design that's up here is going in down here. So you can see, you can judge now that I'm getting really close to getting down to the bottom. This is such a beautifully designed piece. My Big Toe Designs, and it's coming in very nicely. But I decided I was going to go across, but then I'm like, nah, I'd just rather come down here. So I'm going to work more on trying to get like this part done and filled in, and then just start moving across. I think that's going to be the best looking way to do it. But I got a fair bit of stitching done on that. And then I got some Reaper done, and I'm telling you, I'm on fire with Reaper now. I'm on fire. Reaper probably wouldn't mind that. So got more stitching done, and I'm trying to remember why I drew the lines I did. And I think I just used the red just to help me see a little bit better. It's what I had available, but I'm literally just filling in all this. So I've gotten 1, 2. I got the first row virtually done. Second row is over halfway done. And I'm just moving my way down the stitching. Now, this right here, this mark, will designate that it's halfway down the piece completely. So that's exciting. And I like that a lot. But anyway, so it's just the same old stitching. But I'm really trying to plug away at it as much as I can. And it's something that I got to do every single week to kind of keep up with it. But we're going to get there, guys. We're going to get there. What is this? What is this? Oh, it's Ronnie Rowe, but I don't think I worked on Ronnie Rowe. Let me show Ronnie Rowe. Pretty sure I didn't put any stitching in. I don't think I did. I meant to, which is why this is probably in this particular stitching bag, but I didn't actually get to the stitching. Yeah, it's probably because it was really hot that one night. And I'm like, I can't stitch, it's too hot. All right, guys ready to see Old Row 2 and how it's, so much, almost done. How it's almost done. And a lot of this is just 2 specific colors. And I'm going to actually go pick those up tonight, probably from Hobby Lobby. And make sure, actually I've got 5 colors that I need to pick up. And because it's only 5, I'm going to go back to Hobby Lobby and pick it up. But I'm really happy to see that. And then this page, what do you say we get this page done this week? We can totally get this page done this week, and then it'll be time to move on to the next page. That'll be awesome. That'll be so awesome. And then it'll be time for one of those big photos where I hold up the cross stitch, and you guys can once again see how ridiculous I am, and see the progress and see how much, how many more years, decades there are left to do. I think we always do that. My husband's always like, "You finishing a page? Let's take a picture." And so he's just the sweetest. He really is, guys. I am so fortunate. It took a long time to find the dude, but once we found each other, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. All right, and then we're going to show progress on Rainy Waterloo Place, which was the featured piece of the week. So I started a new page on this one, and I'm down on the 3rd row, and I'm pretty excited. I got a lot of progress done on that stitch with me, and then I stitched more later in the day. So I'm about right here. So got a fair bit done. Got a lot of, it's funny because the pattern, and that, it just enabled me to get a lot of stitching down on this one. So now I can go back with a couple of colors and literally just start filling all this in. But that's where we're at. That's where we're at. may not look like a lot of stitching because it's, but I gotta think that's probably like it's probably 300 stitches. Because then I came over here too, and so anyway, that's where we're at. That's where we're at. That's where we're at. So I felt like that was a lot of stitching this week. I did feel like that, especially since I was sick, and I was sick. So, but other than that, doing good. Doing good, doing good. So I'm gonna stop at Hobby Lobby today and pick up some floss that I need so that I can just jump right into additional stitching. I'm gonna go downstairs and make sure that I don't have anything else that I need to do. I actually went and looked on the old Gecko Rouge, not the old, but the Gecko Rouge website, and they don't have any dachshund pieces that I want to get right now on there. Because I'm like, if I don't find that dachshund, I gotta do a dachshund, right? But I really want this one. And she's still here somewhere. She's still here. So I know she's here somewhere. I mean, I'm telling you guys, we have looked. We even called the company. Does anybody know? I mean, you probably have already commented on it, but I need to go back and actually look and see when it was that I worked on her last. And maybe that might tell me if like we went on a trip afterwards or what happened, because it is disappeared. And so I'm not sure. But anyway, but she'll be found. But I'm really happy with all the cleaning that got done. This room is going to get a bit more cleaning, like I said, especially when I move my stuff in there. And I've downsized so much. It's so nice to just not have nearly as much. Of course, knowing me, I'm going to have this little bitty desk, and I'm going to bring everything right to it, and I'll probably try to stitch right there, and it'll just be it'll be crazy. And so, but this room is definitely a lot cleaner than it was, and so that's excellent news. So we got the 4th, not doing anything special for the holiday. What are you guys doing for the holidays? Stitching? Having a barbecue? I think we'll do something tomorrow night. That's the other reason why I couldn't film tomorrow night, because we're actually gonna go see Spider-Man tomorrow night. My husband's very excited. I'm like, okay, I'm sure it'll be fun. I've never been a big Spider-Man fan, and he is. So I need to, I need to pick up I need to pick up some slack. But otherwise, it's good. Birds, what's up, birds? Grooming yourself? You okay? Grooming themselves. Oh, okay. I just thought you looked funny for a second. It's like, what are you looking at? You look funny. But anyway, so yeah, so that's what's going on. And it's probably time to add something back into the rotation. But I really want to stitch a lot more on this one this week. And I got an updated picture of from one of you guys about this piece. So I need to get back on that one. Oh, I did work on Chicago Bears. Well, I'm going to pause. Hold on. Okay, back. So I had to go downstairs and grab a couple things. I also got, I'll show you the cross stitch first, and then I'll show you a couple other things that I just recently got. St. Louis Blues stuff. All right, let me show you. Okay, so, excuse me. Remember a couple weeks ago I said I'd messed up on the Bears and I was going to need a frog, and that stunk, but I was going to do it. Turns out I didn't need a frog. Turns out I was sadly mistaken. Once I put the glasses on and I could see better, I realized I was fine. So I went ahead and stitched more on this. Oh, you guys are going to love this. Check it out. So I actually got the H and the I done. And once I got those done, you could tell it's pretty much right. There's still some, obviously, the border to fill it in everywhere and whatnot. But it's looking good. I did some more red orange on the bottom. But that's where we are. So hopefully I can get this Chicago part done before the season starts. Just like 2 months. If I hustle, I can do it. If I hustle, I can do it. Let me show you what I got here. I've got, me and t-shirts. So I got this one, which is basically the city of St. Louis with all the players' names kind of making up the skyline, which I like, and the material is really soft. Scrub shirt. I got scrub shirts. And then, oh man, I had another blue shirt, but this is one I just recently got, which I thought was funny. So, United States Space Force. I love the punching of the ET. That one makes me laugh. I was like, I saw that on Facebook, and I'm like, I gotta get it. I gotta get it. So, anyway, what's going on, birds? Gecko's doing great. Everything's good. So, it's hot. It's hot. I don't like how hot it is. I know it's summer. But, that's pretty much it. What else can we talk about? What are we going to work on? What are we going to talk about? We still haven't really jumped back in. I mean, I really want to make progress, you know. I want to get some finishes. I want to look at some, I want to be able to look at some things and be like, aha, I got that done. I got this done. The stitchy wall is expanded. And so the more I bring in, the harder it is for me to make progress. So it's, we don't need to do it. So I think I'm good though. I think I'm good. I'm gonna go downstairs and double check my list for floss, so I make sure that I go get that. I got to run over to probably run to Lowe's tonight after work, but that's pretty much it. I gotta get back to work. Get back to work. You get back to work. No, stitch. No, you stay home and stitch. Okay, don't worry about me. You stay home and stitch. But check out the blog, because all these pieces got put on the blog this week with pictures. I also have been adding more cross-stitching pattern sites. Thank you to those who have given me ideas. I still need to add a few more, but there's... trying to remember how many there are now. 30? 25, 30? More? I don't remember now. But there's a lot, and there's a lot that I hadn't heard of before that are on there. So each site in this table is basically, by the way, I'm wearing a t-shirt, cross-stitch t-shirt. It's a cross-stitch thing you probably wouldn't understand. But, what was I talking about? Excuse me. Yeah, so pattern sites. Yeah, there's just a lot of pattern sites today. Oh, so the pattern sites are basically where somebody's listing patterns. So it's not like it's necessarily a designer site, although some of them are, like the Ronnie Rowe Designs, and there's a few other designers that have their own website and sell their own products on there. So that's good. And I might even, like, at some point, I may even make a list of, you know, for those of you who may want to, a lot of people like myself prefer to order from Amazon if I can, just because it's easy, I get free delivery, it's just so easy. There are designers that have their works up on Amazon, they have their own store on Amazon and they sell directly from Amazon. So I might actually put some links up there as well, just to kind of maybe make it easier for some people who might want to buy a pattern, but you know, maybe don't always want to enter a credit card or something on a website because of just security reasons, you know, being a little worried. So no worries for me. I think that's it. All right, guys, have a great holiday everywhere, wherever you are. Enjoy your summer/winter in Australia, and check out the blog, and I will see you guys later. Take care.